Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores here alongside former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. The MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you most looking forward to?
Well, again, these are the best players in the country. So players get to answer questions in this combine. Players get to push themselves up on the board. Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking at how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often a player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. We're going to focus on the first baseman now. For me, this is what I call an awareness position. You always have to be aware of where you are in the field and what type of play you have to make to affect the outcome. So we're going to look at double play turns, watch footwork and the accuracy of the arm and the slot the arm comes from, because your slot's got to be true. The ball's got to be true to second base. We're going to look at bunt plays, how quickly they charge. Are they in control of their movement patterns? Can they make an accurate throw to third base on the run? And then we're going to look at plays at the plate, the do-or-die plays. So we're looking at how they handle the pressure of making a throw under those kind of conditions.
Obviously, for first baseman, we're not going to focus or glorify arm strength in quite the same way. You have to make some crucial throws. That's not what I focus on here. Here, I really think about range, and that's where we can think about those range-based metrics that we have, of course, not in the moment, but what comes out over the course of the season. Things like outs above average and ultimate zone rating. Those are stats which we'll take a look at every ball that was hit in a first baseman's way and how accurately and well he fielded that ball.
Sarah, this is the one position on the field where you have the opportunity to pick up your teammates defensively night in and night out. They need to know that they've got a first baseman over there, like a Paul Goldschmidt, for an example, that any ball in the general vicinity, they're going to make that play and they're going to save the club for an error. It's a position of accumulation for me of a ton of reps. It's something you've got to work on an everyday basis. So we're beginning to get a feel for the athleticism of these players and their ability to actually be able to do that day in and day out. Well, we're down to the pitchers now, Sarah, and the variety of things scouts are looking for when they look at pitcher. They're looking at, how well their body works over the rubber. I talk about balance, rhythm, and timing within their delivery. They're certainly looking at arm strength. They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement, but you're really going to look at command. I mean, where the catcher's set up, can you throw the ball to that spot, within the strike zone or outside the strike zone, and can you do that with multiple pitches?
As you said, already a handful of things that will be measured here. Of course, velocity. You mentioned spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin. That's what percentage of that spin rate actually contributes to movement, as opposed to just spinning but not changing the way the ball is actually moving.
And so that's why deliveries are so important. Every one of those metrics, Sarah, is tied to your ability to duplicate your unique body type. And that's why you can get a lot out of these bullpen sessions by bearing down on a pitcher's delivery. Well above average, solid arm strength, great feel for her delivery. I mean, we're talking about well above average command with her fastball, and in context with her delivery, which you rarely see at this age. She's got a chance to be a really solid middle-of-rotation starter in professional baseball.
Stepping in, Hong. She strides confidently into the batter's box. To look at her, you'd never know the intense pressure she must be feeling. In the air, out towards right center. Drops into the glove. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Hong. And that's outside. Just off the inside edge. 2-0, here's the pitch. Grounded to third, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Relay to first, double play. So with a runner at second and 1 away, and the next batter, Harold Pelletier. Now here's the 0-2. Now a high fly ball to left center. Going back, racing way back. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in the desert, we'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Mikey Brandon. Puts a bunt down right side. Hong, and steps on the bag for the out. So digging in, Chuck White.
Let's go, right here.
Here's a grounder right side. The throw to first. That's out number 2. Man at second, 1 away. Digging in, Hong, 1 for 3.
Hey, no one better right here.
Grounds this one up the middle. Tosses to first, and now 2 gone. Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine is over, and what an array of talent we've witnessed today, with many players leaving a lasting impression on scouts. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lou Delgaudio. And the pitch? Fastball in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, she struck him out. 1 away. And stepping in, the speedy Bryant Newell. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. 2 straight pitches down in the zone to get ahead. Now she can attack the rest of this AB in a lot of ways. Fly ball out to right. 2 away now. Now up, Eddie Cardenas.
Drive, let's go, right here.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the second game of the series.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, here's the left fielder, Sid Lopez. And that's a strike. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. And now 1-2. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Fouled off, he was late. No score here in the second inning. Down 0-2, swings through it. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Swings through that one for a strikeout. Next to hit, Andrew Payton. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a triple. They're at third now with a triple. And here's the first baseman, Fred Masters. That misses. 1-0. That clips the corner. 2 outs with a runner at third. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make him go fishing, come on.
That misses off the outside edge. Got him. And that'll wrap this inning up. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Alberto Rodriguez. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Next one's fouled back.
Hey, get your pitch
0-2 now.
Do something with it, let's go.
Gets him swinging. Now at the dish, Fred Roher. Swing and a line drive base hit out into center. That will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, way to drive it, nice rip.
We head back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Lou Delgadio. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1.
All ones the count.
Hey, like you
All tied up. We're here in the top half of the third. On the ground to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it.
Hey, nobody.
Back here in the desert, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bryant Newell. On the ground to the right side, picks it up in foul ground. Just missed.
Hey, your pitch.
Ground ball to short. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Eddie Cardenas getting ready to hit. Little chopper rolls foul. Way out front for strike 2. We're in the 4th inning, no score. She's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And now, Sid Lopez. That's in there, 0-1. Good eye on that pitch. 2 down and nobody aboard, top half of the 4th. And swing and miss. Smart work on the mound. She knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down.
2 down now.
1-2 pitch. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by. And that extends the inning.
Nice hit. Way to get on.
Here's the second baseman, Robert McKnight. Line drive for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now, Andrew Payton. 1 for 1, tripled the first time up. Hot shot to first, he makes the catch. That's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we're ready for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Fred Masters. There's a strike. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So with a runner at second and 1 away, Alberto Rodriguez digs in now. That one clips the corner. Tying run in scoring position. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
0-2.
Pulls the string with a changeup and strikes him out. Next is the designated hitter, Fred Roher. Slider squeezes the corner. In the air to left center, Hampton on the move. 2 down. The lineup flips over. Here's a speed threat, Lou Delgadio. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. In the air, right field. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. Runner at second with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. We're back here at the ballpark, on to the top half of inning number 6, second matchup of this 3-game series. And now it's going to be Bryant Newell. Sliced down the right side. She's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a shot to do damage. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Cut on and miss, that's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Cardenas. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 out and the base is empty. Fly ball to right. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 down. Sid Lopez now at the plate. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Lopez has been excellent in this ballgame. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss. Slider, slider, slider. I'm sensing a trend here. Just off the inside corner. 2 down and nobody aboard, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Struck him out looking. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Albert Herrera. And he's known to use a power. Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine is in the books. We saw a lot of players make compelling cases for their futures in professional baseball. No easy task, knowing that every play, so 2 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Hong.
Hey now, we've got 2.
Let her in.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. In there safely. Harold Pelletier, the next to hit. Runner edging away at second base. Lerma will do it alone. That ends the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Timmy Sparks. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. They get 2. Hong now at the plate, singled and drove in a run the first time through.
Hey, now, get your pitch up there, kid.
On the ground to the left. Rivera over to second, and they easily get the out at first. And now the DH, Timmy Sparks.
Big play here, huh?
2-2 now. Ground ball could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play. And now, Hong. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first.
Jump on him early, right after this guy.
Oh, gloves it from his backside. Wow, that is a heck of a play. We're back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Russ Clem. Bunting for a hit. Hong. And steps on the bag for the out. And here's the first baseman, Hong. 1 for 3.
2 outs here.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Let's go, shut him down. Your pitch only, huh?
And that one fouled off. Obvious that she was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location.
Hey, pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Laser could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Now the second run crosses the plate, coming around third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 5-1. 2 down and a runner at second base. Here's the center fielder, Harold Pelletier.
Keep him guessing.
The 0-1. Grounder up the middle, Bonds. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Next up, the designated hitter, Timmy Sparks.
Keep him off base. Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Ground ball to the right side. Feed to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. As always, it was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stock. The barriers we saw broken were definitely an added bonus, and I cannot wait to see what the future.
With the 14th pick of the 8th round, the Los Angeles Dodgers select the two-way player from the International region. With the 15th pick of the 9th round, the Seattle Mariners select Mia Lewis, a second baseman from the International region.
So that concludes this year's